It's Jushin Thunder Liger versus Dalton Castle. Fans are chanting, "We're not worthy."
I feel the same way.
It's such a treat, you know, to be able to, and we had the opportunity to ride over today from the hotel, myself and Steve Carino with Liger, and just to spend a few minutes with him and reminiscing about, hey, I remember that time I was here in Atlanta, you know, when he first came over, you know, in WCW. And a lot of great memories. It was an awesome to be able to spend time with him.
You know, those matches with Brian Pillman in the mid-90s, just absolutely groundbreaking for the time, still hold up today. I've been in Dalton's spot many a time, staring across the ring into Jushin Liger, and there's a certain uneasiness because you know you're in there with a living legend. Sorry, scratch that God, as I mentioned earlier. Partisan crowd, though.
All right, here we go. They have met before, but here tonight the first time on the Reloaded Tour in Duluth, Georgia. We're just outside of Atlanta.
You know, we talked about the strength of Dalton Castle earlier. Kevin, for several years, I lived in the New Japan Dojo. We had these 80-kilogram dumbbells, and I remember thinking to myself, I have no idea who in their right mind could possibly lift these. No sooner did I complete that thought than Liger picks these up and starts doing bent-over rows. Despite his compact frame, I'd say pound for pound, one of the absolute strongest people I have ever been in the ring with.
But what can Castle do about something like, what can Liger do with somebody like Castle?
Maybe Dalton with the flexibility edge. I don't know. Heads of hair on both competitors.
Yeah, you really do. It's and Liger single leg. Here we go.
Gonna test that flexibility right now.
You've been in this hold once or twice, have you?
Timer 10.
Hey, oh man, really pulling back on the chin.
Yeah, all the fanning in the world isn't gonna get him out of it.
The boys are working very hard tonight, trying to help Dalton Castle.
The boys looking as shiny as ever.
Castle able to force the break. And now,
mind games, taking his time maybe. Trying to get inside of the head of the legend.
Gonna have to try to find an opening to get some offense underway here.
Well, psychological warfare is one way of doing it.
And now Castle picks the leg.
Then again, how you intimidate a man who's half tiger, half lion, I don't know.
It is quite a daunting challenge. Side headlock and Liger. Oh. And now Liger's summoning the boys.
Oh, they were just all too eager to get in there too, right? Oh, that was cute, guys.
Well, they're dutiful. They're like minions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen them do two things: fan and play Pokemon Go.
Swing and a miss. Liger downstairs.
Wow.
Again, the second time.
Oh, the boy's very excited that Dalton's not going down.
Drop down there from Liger. And out the back door goes Dalton Castle.
That's just ring savvy. That's just experience.
Uh-oh, wait a second now.
Whoa! And the crowd goes wild. Liger playing some head games of his own, no? Yes, come on. Liger's English very good.
I was trying to get Liger for, wait a minute. Oh! Turnabout fair play.
Well, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander there.
Carino's voice sounds horrible tonight, so I was trying to get Liger to come out and do a couple of matches early on in commentary. And he's like, oh, no, my English. I said, no, do it in Japanese. The fans would love it.
Yeah, you really do whatever you want.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he had that scouted.
Oh, and he had that Shote scouted.
Yeah, the Shote, that certainly would be the difference here in this one.
Absolutely, a move that Liger took from sumo, incorporated into pro wrestling. And man, it absolutely pops eardrums. I've been on the receiving end of that one too many times, unfortunately. The palm of the hand being the absolute hardest part. You know, if he can lift 80-kilogram dumbbells for bent over rows, you can only imagine what a Shote to the temple feels like.
What a great experiences you've had in your career, spending all that time in New Japan, living in the dojo.
I've been very lucky. The first time I went to Japan was in 2004. I made several trips back there to 01 Max first and then New Japan Pro Wrestling. And to be able to lock horns with Liger as many times as I've had, it's a learning experience every single time, absolutely.
Waist lock now, of course, while Liger will look to score with the Shote. Gator rolls here.
Dalton going for points?
Yeah, the waist lock and now the body scissors. It's going to be a race to see if Castle can hit that deadlift German. Certainly a key to victory, and he has to avoid at all costs the Shote palm strike from Jushin Thunder Liger.
You know, not that many years ago, the first person to popularize the release German suplex, also Jushin Thunder Liger in the mid-90s. Revolutionary, just responsible for so many techniques over the years. I mean, I absolutely dare you to find somebody in our locker room, any locker room, who wasn't influenced by Liger to some degree.
Well, again, that's the influence of Liger is, fingerprints are all over Ring of Honor from its inception on to today, and to be able to see him compete here in 2016, it's just remarkable. It's absolutely great. What a treat.
Oh, absolutely. I remember the first time he came in 2004, locking horns with Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe low-key in those matches as well. You think about the fact that he's still competing at a high level over a decade later, and that's just absolutely mind-blowing.
So Liger gets to the ropes to force the break, but Castle has his eyes squarely focused on Liger as he gets back to the vertical base.
Close fist there, too.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do to secure a win over Liger.
A mistake there. Castle now. Whoa, watch out, pump strike. Clothesline and both men are down.
Going for that Shote again. He'll go for it. He'll connect on it. He can hit it from virtually anywhere. I've come off the top rope. Shote. I've hit the ropes. Shote. I've ducked under a Shote to get Shote. There it is.
You can see that calloused palm. Looking to drive it in. He connects.
One of Liger's favorite techniques, the Avalanche Frankensteiner. Are they?
And nails him.
They just made him more comfortable up there, and he connects.
Cover two, and Castle pops the hips and escapes.
God, the boys are weird. Liger in firm control right now.
Yeah, here we go.
Liger bomb. We saw Leo Rush connect on one earlier. One of the most devastating moves in pro wrestling, in my opinion.
And now, but that leaves Liger open for Bangarang. Low bridge, Castle hits the deck. Here we go. Basement drop kick, Castle into the barricade. Watch out for Liger!
We talked about moves he originated earlier. You just saw another one. You take it for granted until you realize this guy's got to be 230 pounds. Whoa.
And now he's commandeered the boys.
And really, isn't that what he wanted all along?
That's it.
I hope it was worth a 13-hour plane trip there.
but the look on Castle's face, he is irate.
Well, sure, wouldn't you be?
You don't mess with a man's boys.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Uh-oh. Caught! Bridging German. Oh, and Liger kicks out.
Nice bridge by Dalton, too. He saw him go onto his forehead there. And he's not letting go. That's what I love about Dalton Castle. That's why he's one of the future stars of this company. Hell, no, he's a current star. Just an amateur wrestling background. He just never lets up. It's like a boa constrictor. One of Liger's favorites, a European clutch.
Oh! Oh! That was close.
He's beaten me with that before in the Super Juniors.
And now back to the waistlock. Transitions over, front face lock. Got a hold of the left arm. Liger trying to fight out of it. Waistlock again.
Oh, he still got a hold of him. Nope, nope, nope.
Uh-oh. Walks into it, gets caught with
There it is, that's gotta be it.
Leg hook, 2, he got it.
Big win for Dalton Castle. Now that is a notch in your belt, holding a victory over a living legend like Jushin Thunder Liger.
Dalton Castle is your winner. Dalton Castle has just defeated Jushin Thunder Liger here tonight on the Reloaded Tour.
There's going to be hell to pay for the boys, I think.
Well, they're enthusiastic, that's for sure, but Castle showing great care for the wrestling god, as you said it so perfectly, Alex.
Bring this man some frozen yogurt.
What a great match. What a great match.
What a show of sportsmanship, too. Jushin Thunder Liger giving Dalton Castle the seal of approval. Folks, you are looking at a bona fide Ring of Honor superstar.
Alex Shelley, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I know it was a treat to have you here for these two great matches.
Not as much of a treat as it was for me to actually witness Dalton Castle take on Jushin Thunder Liger. The amount of respect that I have for this man, that everybody has for this man, it's uncanny, it's immeasurable.